going to surpass last year's or 2019's production at the end of the third quarter this year. And we're going to start generating income, better income, by bringing mineral from the Palta Dorada property.
Back here at the StockPulse Silver Symposium, I've got with me Jeff Reeder. He is the CEO of Peruvian Metals. Peruvian trades as PER on the Toronto Venture Exchange, DUVNF on the OTC markets in the state. Jeff, appreciate you taking the time, and more importantly, appreciate you making the trip all the way down to Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, so I had an interview all set up here to get a little profile on PER, and you put a little news out this morning. It's kind of a whopper. Once you run through that with, you got a little JV going at Palta Dorada property with Rio Silver, please run through the highlights of that one.
Okay, so we've been developing the Palta Dorada property. It's a high-grade gold, silver, copper project located about 150 kilometers by plain road. 110 of it's highway and 40 kilometers is good gravel road. We acquired 50% interest. We invested $250,000 into it. We started drifting. Instead of diamond drilling, we are drifting along the veins, and we are taking the mineral that we're drifting along. We're going to ship it to our plant for processing, because our plant's only, it's only about a 3-hour drive by some of the trucks. And we're in oxide right now, so we're stockpiling the oxide, but we are going to be in the sulfide. But just today we announced that some of the oxide gold that we got above some of the workings, over 40 centimeters, ran 1,090 grams per ton gold, which is about 35 ounces gold and 22 ounces silver, which is about $63,000 rock. Now that's some coarse gold in there, but the average, our grades that we're doing is about 10 to 11 grams gold and about 10 ounces silver and about 2% copper in the sulfides. And the oxides are no copper, but it's the grade's a little higher because of the volume of some of the technical work on it. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it. I mean, we're going to be shipping some of the sulfide ore to the plant. We're 70 meters by drifting right now, and we should be in the sulfides within the this month sometime.
So we've been tracking the story here at StockPulse, and it seems like you've been putting some records on the board with the plant. So why don't you take us through the business model of Peruvian Metals? You're a little different than most.
We're completely different. I don't believe in. I believe in generating revenue in these companies. We're all big shareholders. 48% of my stock is held by reporting insiders, so we have to track your trade. But most importantly, we don't want to. Our cash flow from the plant is paying our bills. We had $489,000 of net income in the company last year. We will surpass last year's production this quarter, and we haven't had a need to go to the market to finance. We financed the exploration and development at Palta Dorada by the cash flow generated at the plant. So we're shareholders. We're big shareholders, and we don't want to go out and raise any money if we don't have to. And the last raise was last year, but that was after 5 months of shutdown. It was only a small amount to get the Palta Dorada property going and get the plant going again. And the last financing that we did, the large financing, was back in the summer of 2018. So we don't plan on doing any of that for some time. We don't need to. As the plant's generating cash, we can expand it. But back to the Palta Dorada property, we came across that property because miners are coming to our plant to show, hey, we want to bring our mineral in there. We said, well, we don't really have much space, but if we associate with you, we'll open up the space. So that's how we got the property with Real Silver Net. We are saying, like, eventually we're moving away from third-party ore to our own ore, or some combination of a joint venture or shared partnership, which will increase our margins.
Yeah, let's talk about your land packages around there. I know the plan has always been to start processing your own mineral, and you're working that way. You've got a nice JV with Rio Silver, seems to be pretty profitable. Obviously, just hit something here. But yeah, let's talk about some more exploration being done, and some of the land that you can work off and that ore you can bring into the plant.
Okay, so I've been in Peru since 1994. We apply for new areas, basically stake in the area. So everything we own right now is 100% owned with no option payments. So any money that we're generating is going either to develop our own properties or and paying our G&A and our corporate stuff, right? we keep on acquiring properties. We have several properties. Minas Maria Norte in southern Peru that we have, a 300-hectare package, but we've got 10 vein sets of over 3-4 kilometers cumulative strength length, with a half a kilo of silver and good lead numbers. Those are 100% owned by us. So we have a lot of flexibility to what to do. Either we can associate with somebody else. We actually sold a package of properties to a junior company called SilverX last year. We got a great share position there. We have a copper gold porphyry system that's been that was drilled by First Quantum. Have over $5 million spent on it, and it's still a lot of open areas there. We're going to be looking for joint ventures for that because our company is going to be focused on high grade, high margin properties, feed for our plants and others. And we could build another one in the future, but we're continuously adding ground, and we do it at just application costs, no option payments or whatsoever.
So give us a glimpse into year end here. The plant's going here. Talk about how you're going to end the year.
We're going to end the year probably about 30% higher production compared to 2019, which we had a full year of production. Well, not full year, but we had our record production in 2019. 2020, we only produced, we lost 5 months because of COVID restrictions. And this year's, we're going to surpass last year's, or 2019's production at the end of the third quarter this year. And we're going to start generating better income by bringing mineral from the Palta Dorada property to our plant. And how we have that deal with Real Silver is that we charge the joint venture a regular processing fee, and then the sales of the concentrates and the gold and silver will be split 50-50 after all expenses paid at the plant there. So we're going to be increasing our margins significantly once we start processing our own mineral. And Palta Dorada is the first one, and we're working on the second one right now, which should be probably within mid next year. We'll be processing mineral from our 100% owned properties.
We'll look forward to your progress here. Give us a takeaway here, Jeff. Investors who are on the fence are looking for an opportunity. You've got certainly a different kind of opportunity, a little different than the normal junior model of finance and try to find something. So please.
I don't think, you won't see us coming, you won't see me coming in and drilling 200, 300 meter holes to hit a 1 meter intersection. You're going to see us drifting. Anything that's going to be done is to increase our revenues and revenue growth. And the difference is that we've been in Peru. I have been a loyal. My crew's been working with me since 1995. My company. I'm the CEO of the company. I have 9.5 million shares out of 96 or 95 out, and the reporting insider is 48%, as I said earlier. But the most important thing about all this is that we're going to increase our margins, and we're probably the first mover advantage in Peru, because I'm focused on one company and one company only, is Peruvian Metals. I don't work for any other companies, or I sit on the boards of any other companies. This is what I'm going to focus on for the rest of my basically remaining parts of my career.
You got some skin in the game. So that's Jeff Reeder. He's the CEO, Peruvian Metals, PER in the venture, DUVNF, and the OTC markets and state. Jeff, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you, Rob.
Look forward to checking your progress.
All right.